So happy evening, my friends. I just got home from my evening walk. I don't know. I like to think of it kind of my evening walking meditation. And I was sometimes I try to check in with my people, like my friends, and I had texted a friend of mine that I had just met. I actually met her in the lift at an event that I went to recently, and she's really sick. She's really sick. She doesn't know that I do this. In fact, none of my friends, like, I don't talk about this to my friends. So, like, most of my friends have no idea that I do these videos or I do podcasts or I write books or anything. I mean, I have a couple of friends that know that I write books, but they don't watch my videos. So she's really sick, and it just really gets me to thinking about my practice. So I shared with you all in my last video that I believe in these ideas as sure as I'm sitting here. I believe in it. I believe in the power of that to heal people who are really sick and to change lives. I believe in a rescuing God. I call it God. I'm really comfortable with that term. So I believe that God is rescuing, but I don't know what this path is. I don't, like, I ask myself sometimes, I don't even know, like, what are we doing here? When I answer that question and I say, we're here to experience this life. Okay, so we're here to experience this life for a period of time, and everybody has this period of time, and then we leave and we move on to this other adventure. And I'm not saying that adventure isn't wonderful, but this adventure is wonderful too. But what I find out is that there's so many people that I perceive that they don't want to go. They don't really want to go to the next adventure. They're not done with this one, or their family's not done with them in this one. Part of this is just like a really, 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 God, I really haven't shared this. So these two people in this video are both in the next life. This is my nephew Ryan, and this is my niece Chantal. When Ryan was 11 years old, they found a tennis ball sized tumor in his chest, and they did like all kinds of treatments, chemo, radiation, and he had a really bad cancer. It was the same cancer as in that movie 50-50. If you've ever seen that movie, it's a fabulous movie, but he had a schwannoma, and it's a nerve cancer, and it was in his spine. It was in his spine when he passed away, and I had never experienced suffering like that. And I haven't experienced suffering like that since. I don't even want to describe the situation that he was in before he passed. And then years later, my niece passed away suddenly in a motorcycle accident, and I don't know why that one. I've had a lot of loss in my life. I know we all have to some degree or another, but I don't know why the loss of my niece hit me just so horribly. She was just very, very dear to me, a very special soul to me, and I just really, I did not do well at that. But I also got this sense that she really was for the next life too. So far be it from me to put my will on someone else's life. Like, some people think that there's just this time, that when it's our time, right? Some people believe that. I don't know if that's true. I really don't. And then sometimes I think maybe it's both. Maybe it's some people make choices and some people it's just their time. Maybe it is just all based on our belief about it. I mean, I was thinking about Anita Moorjani. She wrote a book called Dying to Be Me, and she has an amazing story where she had passed away, or she had gone into this coma, and she went and visited her dad who had passed away, and I don't know, I guess she decided to stay. I don't know the whole story verbatim, and she lived. Why do some people live with like stage 4, like they're getting ready to pass? Like, some people live and some people don't. Like, I don't understand. I'm not asking for answers in this video. I'm really not. I'm just putting it out there because this is what I toy with. This is what I practice, is us having some say over our destiny. Having some say over our future, having some say over being able to change. And so I heard today that my friend's not doing well, and I'm so sad. I'm sad on like so many levels. Like I'm sad because she's suffering. I'm sad because I don't think she wants to pass. I'm sad because I believe that this work is true, but then like, why is it for some people and not for others? And like, if it's this formula, then why can we not just do the formula and have that? Why, if it is 1 + 2 = 3, if this is the outcome every single time, if you do it this way, and then it turns like backwards, like you're not doing it right. You didn't follow the formula right, or you would have this outcome. And then I can't do it for them. I can't do it for them. I can't. This is just so, I don't know what's going on. This may be a longer video than I'm normally doing. I know I try to keep it to 10 minutes, but I just have to tell you. So a year ago, I met this other friend. She kind of slipped into the lunch line. And we became friends and we stayed in touch. She was very dear to me. And like 2 months later, she was gone. It's like, what is happening? I just like, for a magnet for like people who were gonna pass. And like, and I'm okay with that. If I'm the friend, I'm totally good with that. It's just that I wish that I could do something. I wish that I could do the formula correctly so that there would be a different outcome if that's what they want. You know, sometimes I think about that saying, you know, that saying that we always say. Sorry about that. I don't know why my light turns off, but I'm just going to turn it back on if I can find it. Oh my gosh. Sorry, you guys. I don't understand why it does that. My light. Oh. See, this is like the perfect metaphor, isn't it? You should be able to put the electric into the socket and have the light come on, right? Shouldn't you? Shouldn't you be able to do that? God. Anyway. I'm just having a moment. I'm just having a moment. I guess I just wish that I could do these things more consistently, because there's some things that I'm fairly good at, and then other things that I'm not. And well, like what I was saying about my friend who passed, I'm just really, really good to be people's sounding board, to be there for them, to visit them, to be their friend, and I'm totally great to fill that role. I don't think that adding or me like going into their suffering helps them. But I am feeling really sad right now because I don't really want her to go, and I didn't want my friend to go, and I didn't want my nephew to go for dang sure. Anyway, I love you guys. I'll be back with the other stuff.